Welcome to the life of a bitter player. In one of my previous videos, I did talk about how I would have to do another video to rant on about the things that got screwed up in this game, and well, here it is. The video that's playing doesn't really have any significance. I mean, there's some camping and some god guns in it, but I'll mention those later. But first, to start off this amazing rant of mine, we're going to go back in time to a wonderful day of Modern Warfare 1, where, of course, there was the overpowered M16 and the ACOG M40, but I mean, that's not really going to be an issue in this game, and noob tubes. Now, a lot of this could have been very easily balanced, but Infinity Ward took a different approach. They decided that since the M16 was such a beast gun in Modern Warfare 1, we're going to throw some more in. We're going to keep the M16 in here, we're going to add in the FAMAS, and we're going to even put in as a secondary weapon the Rafika, which I admittedly does not have the range as the M16 and FAMAS, but if you are up close, then it's just as beastly. I also don't know if I pronounced that right, so I apologize to anyone who is offended by me butchering the way it's pronounced. But that was a good choice by them. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, something was overpowered in one game, so we'll just throw in more. Make it fun for everyone. And they were generous enough to make the M16 unlocked at like level 40, if I remember, or something like that. Then they put the FAMAS, which is just as good, as a default gun. Good job! And pretty much the same problem with noob tubes. First, they added in the thumper so you could use it as an attachment and a secondary weapon to give yourself more. They put in perks like scavenger or one-man army to make it so you don't run out of noob tubes. So, should you so choose, you never have to use a bullet in your life. You can play this game without firing a single frickin' bullet out of your gun. That's how you know a shooting game is good, when you don't have to shoot. I mean, that's what I look for in a good shooting game. Other problems, they even added in a few more overpowered weapons, namely the Model 1887s, the Akimbo. Of course, they did eventually patch that, but before the patch, they decided it was a good idea to have a shotgun with the range of a sniper rifle, and then they let you dual wield them, so just in case that first gun doesn't kill you, the second one sure as hell will. But they patched that, messed that up, because all you have to do is put bling on and throw a full metal jacket, and what do you know? You still have god guns. And yes, just so everyone knows, when we talk about god guns, we're talking about Akimbo 1887s. Camping. Granted, you can't stop camping, but the level design in this game encourages it. And I'll go through the maps. I'm going to do some flanking tutorials, and I'll also point out spots where people love to camp. And there's a lot of them, because this game encourages it. So yeah, problems that were annoying in the previous game were amplified in this game. That doesn't seem like it was a good attempt to solve anything. It's like, we're not going to solve problems, we're just going to try to do nothing. This has also been fixed, but the glitching in the game, and I'm saying it's been fixed, but what I'm about to talk about has been fixed. You could get inside of rocks and inside under map of like Wasteland and Afghan, and I even saw a video of a guy doing it in Derail. You could do that in Call of Duty 4 and World at War. You'd think by now they would have realized that, hey, maybe we should have people try jumping through walls before we release this game. But no, they decided it was okay not to. Kind of running out of time, so I should probably hurry this up, but shotguns, just in general. I talked about the 1887s, or god guns, but as strong as the shotguns are, I'm using the Spaz in this video, and I did fairly well with it, because the range of them is good enough to make them an effective primary weapon. But screw that, we're going to put them as secondary weapons, so you can have your assault rifle your M16 or your FAMAS. And just in case you get tired of that, we'll give you another primary weapon as a secondary weapon. I mean, granted, they weren't that good in Call of Duty 4 in my opinion, but they were good enough that they weren't secondary weapons. And I think they've made the shotguns better in this game, and then again made them secondary weapons. That's just bad decisions. I might actually have to just make this part 1 of the rant. It looks like I'm very much running out of time, so how should I wrap this one up? Oh, apparently the video is just going to do it for me. There you go. We lost that game. Infinity War screwed a lot of things up. Have a good day.